We're going to do things a little bit different, just a little bit different this morning. Why don't you guys stand and sing Come On In with us, will you? Love it. Here we go. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know the peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. For the Father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination, where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need from the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. For the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Where there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Hey, come on in. Thank you. Hey, we so appreciate you guys singing it with us this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. This is definitely a two-man job there.
It takes
Anyway.
a village, you know.
Good morning. My name is Dwight Wells, and I have the pleasure of being platform assistant for our wonderful minister today. And welcome to all of you. If you're here for the first time, and we have a free gift and a flower for you, which you can pick up back by the exit door, and we would appreciate you doing that. We do appreciate you being here and hope you'll come back many, many more times. You can get a lot of the information that I am not going to share with you from our wonderful bulletin, which of course you receive coming through the door, and we would appreciate you silencing your cell phones. Let's see now, moving on. In terms of ways to donate to our church, and we appreciate every bit of donation, small or large, there's a text that you can give, and then a telephone number that you can use to facilitate that kind of giving, especially if you're unable to attend in person. Today, after the service, starting at 1 o'clock and 1 to 3, we're going to have grief and recovery support group. And again, if you're in need of that kind of counseling, please feel free to stay. Again, 1 to 3 this afternoon. It's not today. Yeah, thank you. Right. Okay, right. That's the way we get audience participation. See? So, and I take it from my wife, I can need all the audience participation that you can give me. Let's see now. Now I got to find the right page. We have done a lot of things with many groups, and of course one of our favorite organizations is the Spring and the Angel Tree, and we did some really, really good things with them this year, and we will continue to do that. And part of our joy is birthdays, and we have 3 birthdays today, and hopefully I will embarrass each of the 3 people. First of all, we missed one last week. Coley, December the 9th.
How'd we do that?
I don't know.
She didn't tell us.
We'll check on that afterward in your performance agreement. Duncan, where is he? Is he hiding up there? Yeah, he's hiding up there.
All right.
December 15th is his birthday, and today is Jen Hall's birthday.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Jen. Nice.
And now I will turn this over to our wonderful minister, and thank you again for being here with us.
And we'll sing these December babies happy birthday real quick as she comes up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Is there anybody else's birthday? Jan. And Jan is today. What's your date? December 18th. Oh, Jan. Yay. All right, I'm making note of that. Thank you for saying. Anybody else we missed? All right, well, happy birthday to you as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody today?
Fantastic.
All right. Well, we have a lot of really good energy today, so I'm very excited to be here and to see everybody, and I love to see your faces. It just gives us such energy. Hope you like the addition of Come On In back into the service. Okay. It was apparently so popular last week that many of you expressed the desire to bring it back, so thanks to Elliot and the band for being flexible. We brought it back, and we'll be singing it every week after our prelude. So that will be back in our, yes. All right, I want to thank Dwight. Special thanks to Dwight for being up here today. Thank you. And Margaret is our board angel on duty today. So if you don't know Margaret, you do now. Hopefully you do. She's our board president, and you've been allowing her to run this show. So if you didn't know, you should know now. Thank you, Margaret, for your help today. And I also want to thank our Facebook audience. Many of you write me during the week, and I appreciate you. And I apologize that I forget to look up there and thank you. So thank you very much to our Facebook audience. 2 quick announcements from me. If you have no plans on Christmas Eve, you won't want to miss our candlelight service. 6:30 p.m. Christmas Eve, 6:30 to 7:30. The choir will be here. We have a special drumming event, and it's going to be a really beautiful service, so please plan to join. And then on New Year's Eve, 6:30 p.m., the Burning Bowl service, and that's our tradition here. So join us for that. And many of you have asked the question. I think there's a flyer now in your bulletin, but just as a reassurance, we are open Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas. We are open New Year's Eve and the day after New Year's, okay? So we will be having Sunday services, so don't leave me here alone. Thank you. All right, let's pause for a moment and say our affirmation. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And today's daily word Melody dropped her job. She will be fired tomorrow. I know, but I can't read it on my phone. Love is today, and that's our topic, by the way. Love lights my way. In this Advent season, as I prepare my heart for the rebirth of my inner Christ child, I take a moment to connect with the spirit of love within. Sometimes this season may seem to be about presents, food, and celebrations, but it's really about love. Love is the power upon which the whole world revolves. Especially at this busy time of year, I want to stay attuned to the love of the Christ within. Through this reciprocal power, the love I give returns to me abundantly. Love transcends all, transforming any perceived negativity into a blessing. I express love in all my words and actions. I may give a plate of homemade food or send a heartfelt note of appreciation. Whatever I do, I let the love in my heart be my guide. And from Mark 12, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater. And before you get us singing, Jen, I just want to say thanks to Jen who stepped in for Bronwyn today and is providing Reiki healing. So if you have a need, come see her. Thank you. And she did that on her birthday, I might add. So that, we appreciate you.
Extra special. Thank you, Jen. All right, we're going to stand and sing Holy, Holy Way. We're talking about divine love this morning. That's right, another sing-along. Caught you sleeping. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Can you sing it? Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Here we go. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Let me learn from
all the ways I fall. Let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Hey, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Yeah. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share in the good that's overflowing.
Let me share in the good
that's overflowing. And let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Oh, let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Here we go. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love
Love that energy, guys. Thank you.
You know, I forgot to mention, if you don't like music, this is not the right home for you. I'm just saying. All right, well, as you know, Emma left last week, and she is still providing, until the end of the year, she's going to provide us with lessons. So we're coordinating with her, so she's partially still on staff here. And Piper is here to lead the way, and we love Piper, so we know and trust her. Melanie's here today. And is Sydney here today too? No, okay. So Melanie and Piper will be here today. The topic for our children, in case you wanted to know, is the same as ours. It's love. And the kids will be learning about God being love, how to express love, and what does love mean to them. So I'll let Piper and Melanie handle it, and thank you both, and we'll sing our children off.
I am walking in the light, in the light, in the light. I am walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
All right, we have two stories today to share. One of them is about a Tarpon Springs artist. His name is Chris Custer. He's a quadriplegic. He lives in Tarpon Springs. He had a diving accident when he was 21 years old and was paralyzed from the head down. And he was an artist before that happened, and he decided he could probably live with the fact that he was going to be a quadriplegic, but he could not live with the fact that he would not be able to do art. And so, and this is what he said, which I found very inspiring. I struggled at first thinking, I can't do this, I can't do this. But then I started seeing it was a lot easier than you would think it is. It was like an eye-opening experience how I was able to release myself through the physical bonds that I have by using my artwork. His cartoons and doodles soon caught the attention of a group called Mouth and Foot Painting Artists, an organization that lets disabled people earn a living by selling their artwork through books, cards, and calendars. The group connected Chris with the family of Nick Springer, who asked him to illustrate a children's book based on Nick's life. It's an amazing story about a young man who contracts bacterial meningitis and has both arms and both legs amputated. Nick goes on to play wheelchair rugby to this day, won a gold medal in the 2008 Paralympic Games in Beijing. It says, I think there is a lack of representation about disabled children in children's literature. I've received so many notes and letters about the book being read in class and what students have to say, and it's wonderful. Isn't that great? The second story is about a Dunedin student, 7th grader, who recycles plastic lids started in her elementary school and is now doing it in her middle school. Her name is Marissa Akato. She gathered hundreds of pounds of plastic caps, and then she drove them. Well, obviously she didn't drive, but she took them to Indiana, where they were recycled into a bench for her school. She collects 100 pounds at a time and then gets them driven up there to Green Tree Plastics. For this future veterinarian, she said turtles think that plastic bags are jellyfish, so a different animal can mistake this cap for a tiny white fish or other fish and accidentally swallow it. Her former elementary school in Dunedin is showcasing her work and said she's an inspiration to the kids who are trying to figure out what they're passionate about. She plans to collect soda can tabs and turn them into dresses to wear as part of a recycle reuse fashion show. So that's pretty awesome, right? For young people. Yeah. And thanks to Kathy Johnson. I don't know if Bobby helped with those stories, but thank you both. Both of you keep us filled with stories. So, all right, let's get ready for meditation. Take ourselves down a couple notches into a very quiet place and prepare for our message.
Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Oh, surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
You can feel the vibrations of that bell. The beautiful words, I see glory on each face. Think about all the people in your life and imagine seeing glory on every one of their faces. And I just invite you to take a couple of deep breaths. Gently calm your heart and your mind. And just listen to these words, taking in what is right for you. Today, I open my heart to allow divine love to become the center of my life. Through divine love, I bring out the best in me and the best in others. I am the purest expression of love. And when I speak and act from that place of divine love, I am fulfilling my divine purpose in this lifetime. When I live my life as my divine self, I bring comfort to those around me and help bring peace to the world at the same time. I use the power of divine love in my everyday life. And when I see the world through that filter, I accept everyone on the path they are on without judgment. And that includes accepting myself on the path I am on without judgment. Love is the thread that connects all human life, and in turn connects everything in the universe. Divine love is our spiritual bond on this human journey. It is through divine love that I can connect with everyone and bring my highest good forth. The presence of the highest spirit of all actually lives within me. But it's important that I understand that same spirit of love lives within everyone. Love is the essence of who I am. And I am able to call upon the power of love in any moment. Let's take that in for a few moments. Moving forward in divine love, I am at peace, and so is the world around me. The love and light of God shines brightly on my life. And with my mind and heart centered in peace, I gently bring myself back to this place and time, refreshed and relaxed. And as I slowly open my eyes, I experience peace. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you to our awesome band. Elliot, Chris, Michael, Alvon, our wonderful staff, such great people. Duncan, thank you. Michael, thank you. So today's week 3. Week 3 of Advent, 1 week to go. And week 3, the topic is love, specifically divine love. From a spiritual perspective, the sole purpose, S-O-U-L, the soul's purpose, is to express and be God's love on this earth. That's our goal. To be those people who bring that Spirit of God within to the rest of the world. Each of us has to learn to exist as love, to provide unconditional love, to be open to receiving love, and to speak and act in loving ways, God expressed through us. Divine love is best described as selflessness, where thinking about ourselves is not our priority. Sometimes the world doesn't seem like that to me. Sometimes it seems like the all about me show. But it's anything but that, because expressing ourselves as God means we're paying attention to the needs of others, not just those of ourselves. If we think about two people who expressed divine love, we might think about Mother Teresa and Jesus. Both really good examples of people who were selfless in the way they lived their lives. They both expressed divine love, unconditional love and acceptance for other people, and they knew how to meet people exactly where they are on the path they were on. They had no expectations of people living up to their standards. They had no judgment of other people. Anyone who needed them could come see them and be accepted, and know and trust that they would be loved in that godly way. But both Jesus and Mother Teresa actually believed that their purpose in this lifetime was to be expressions of God's love. They understood what that was for. Jesus spent his mission on earth teaching the importance of unfolding our soul's qualities. Now, in a more modern sense, the 12 powers addressed divine love. And Charles and his second wife, Cora, they wrote about it. And this is what they said: love holds soul and body together. Love is the attractive force that draws our good to us, to the depth and strength of our realization of that love. In other words, if we don't recognize and express divine love, we actually don't attract our highest good. So this is really important for us to understand. It sounds real pretty the way they said it, but the reality is that we will only experience love in this lifetime, that divine love in this lifetime, by the way we actually understand it and express it. So the more you express it, the more you receive, and you know where to serve and how to give that love. Every single religion in the world talks about divine love. You could read it in any one of the religious books. But ultimately, they all agree that love is the meaning of life and begins in our thoughts and our actions. And if we think about love as the expression of God, we wouldn't be able to stop ourselves from expressing it. Think about that for a minute. If all you saw was your godly self, you wouldn't be able to shut it off. It would be a world of nothing but loving people. Myrtle Fillmore said, all the love in the universe is God. So if we're all expressing it, it's all God. There's a Swedish philosopher, Emanuel Swedenborg, who I think captured the religious perspective of love quite perfectly. He said the essence of God is pure love, and divine love is the center of each human spirit. When we connect with each other from that center, we are truly connecting human to human, heart to heart, and soul to soul. Swedenborg believed that the divine love is vital for us to grow and actually live a healthy spiritual life. And he gave us 3 characteristics. 1, to love others. 2, to have a freely returned relationship with others. And 3, to take delight in another person's happiness. Those are the qualities of someone who expresses divine love. But he also created this model that I think puts it into perspective. He said that if we're going to experience divine love and be on the right path, we have to have our priorities straight. And that this was the order of the way we should see it. Love of God being first. Love of others being second. Love of self being third. And love of worldly goods being last. I want us to really pay attention to where self fell. Self fell into the number 3 position. So when you're getting up in the morning and thinking about yourself and what's on your mind and what you've got to do and what's important to you, maybe it's time to flip that around. And to wake up instead with, how might I express divine love today? What does somebody else need that I could help with? And then, how do I take care of myself in the process? I fully 100% believe that's where self belongs. All my life I was accused of not placing myself as a priority, but I swear to you, I always knew that was not what we were supposed to do. And yes, I know I might go too far and compromise my own sleep and health, but my point is that I was lucky enough to be taught that at a young age. It is not about you, Nancy. And I had a good example of that from my mom. She gave to the world selflessly, always selflessly, to a fault. I am my mother's daughter. Swedenborg also said that when we get love in the right order and keep it in that order, our lives are transformed forever. The challenge, I think, for us is in how do we learn to express unconditional love, which is the foundation for divine love. So how do we get there? It's easy to talk about, but how do we get there? Well, number one thing we have to think about is how do we get into a place of operating from our divine self all the time? And we know the difference, don't we, when we're not our divine selves? Oh yeah, it bites, right? You hear it. You hear it come out, you know. Unconditional love doesn't require people to meet our expectations. It doesn't require people to live up to our standards. It is pure unconditional love, which means it is non-judgmental and requires nothing beyond someone's presence in our life. But I think it's the hardest lesson on our human journey. Because even those of us who fully believe in God's presence and that energy, we still find it difficult to accept everyone unconditionally. But we know when we're not. And that's the key. We know when we're not. I want you to think about all the relationships that might still exist in your life if you had accepted everybody unconditionally. And now think about all those relationships that could actually improve if you begin to accept people unconditionally. But unfortunately, I think our egos get in the way, and our need to control outcomes takes precedence over our need to live as love, to be love. And that's when we start to struggle in our relationships, and when our relationships start to feel like a burden. You might see it in your personal relationship, you might see it in your work relationship. We see it between countries, we see it in our own country. Lack of selflessness and lack of unconditional love. And then, of course, there are those of us who are certain we are the divine expression of love, and everyone else is simply not capable of being the divine expression of love. That's when we start to hear ourselves say, you know, if only they understood the truth. If only they could see it my way. If only. We have to think about how do we achieve and sustain our ability to express that love. And there has never been a more critical time in our life for us to learn that. To tear down the walls between us and other people. Tear down the walls that have been put up because of our differences or because we thought we were better than. And instead to see each other as reflections of ourselves. If I'm receiving anger, I have to wonder about the anger I put out. If I'm receiving love, I have to think about the love I'm putting out. But silencing other people because their opinions are different than us will do nothing but minimize our growth spiritually. So if that has become a habit, I encourage you to let that go. And ultimately, to remember that our spiritual evolution requires us to build and nurture relationships with other people. We cannot exist in this world without our relationships with other people. And this is a critical point for us as well, because we can't grow spiritually if we're incapable of accepting opinions that are different than ours. Otherwise, it's the disastrous recipe, the world according to me. If we embrace divine love, our outlook on life becomes so positive. And then we create that positive ripple effect in the world because we're coming from a place of love. Imagine all the love and good we'll attract when divine love is all that is ever expressed in this universe. There are so many stories of people expressing divine love in times of sadness and grief. The world comes together like nobody's business when something bad happens. But do we really need something sad or bad or tragic to happen for us to be those people? If we come forward that quickly when something is bad or sad, then doesn't that mean we have it in us already? And we should be able to bring that forward pretty easily? I have a favorite Christmas story I want to share with you. It touched my heart a long time ago. It's a perfect time of year to share it. It's a story that took place in Birmingham, Alabama, when an entire neighborhood rallied behind one family's needs without being asked. 7-year-old daughter Allie Cheek suffered from neurological disease that took her sister's life a year prior. Knowing that Allie would not live long enough to see Christmas, the neighbors all decorated their homes and created Christmas for her early, including lighting displays with her name. Allie's mom said, in a time that many would consider unimaginable, walking through the death of a second child in only a year, in less than 2 years, our neighborhood had reminded us of the hope, light, and love that will always overcome the darkness. That's the meaning of divine love. Because divine love never quits on anybody. And divine love succeeds 100% of the time. Let's review our takeaways from today. Embracing divine love as our true purpose requires us to, number one, make divine love a priority every day. Express God in everything you do. Number two, practice selflessness and unconditional love. Be present to others and accept everyone right where they are. And number three, stop expecting others to change. Focus on your thoughts, your actions, and change will occur. Our affirmation today is, I am embracing divine love. Let's say that together. I am embracing divine love. And I want to end with one of my favorite quotes from Wayne Dyer. You are a creature of divine love, connected at all times to source. Divine love is when you see God in everyone and everything you encounter. Let's take that in. So we pause now and affirm that divine love is our true essence. That at any time we can go within, experience God, express God, place ourselves as number 3 on the list. Place God first in our lives, others second, us last, third, and worldly possessions last. And know that just like Jesus and Mother Teresa and anyone else in this world can choose, we can fully express our divine selves. Amen. If you have a prayer need, we have a great group of chaplains. Excuse me. Please feel free to put a prayer in the back or send us your prayer request. And while I'm up here, I'd like to just remind us that we are a prosperous group of people, that this church, this spiritual home, this spiritual center is serving its communities in ways that we should be proud of. 81 gifts in 2 weeks for this community we produced. It's an incredible amount of service, and we already have more needs. There are more people who need us, and we're going to continue to step up because we're just those people. And I want to thank you for your generosity to this community and to our spiritual home. And let's join together in saying our prosperity prayer using we. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good now flowing forth to meet our every need. Amen to that. And now I am going to turn it back over to the more important people in this service.
I don't know about that, Nancy. Oh, and we'll have to forgive the title. The title in the slide is actually wrong. We're going to do Coming Together this morning. And Michael's going to sing your part. This is another call and response. You don't need a word, but it goes like this. I got love.
I've got love.
I've got peace.
I've got peace.
I've got joy flowing like a river. I've got love.
I've
Stella.
got love.
I've got peace.
I've got peace.
I've got joy flowing like a river. One heart, one mind, one love flowing like a river. I've got hope.
I've got hope.
I've got strength.
got strength.
I've got faith to move every mountain. I've got hope.
I've got hope.
I've got strength.
I've got strength.
I've got faith to move every mountain. One heart, one mind, one love, move every mountain. Yeah. I've got you. I've got me.
I've got me.
I've got us coming together. I've got you.
I've got you.
I've got me.
I've got me.
I've got us coming together. One heart, one mind, one love coming together. We're coming together.
Coming together.
Yeah, we're coming together.
We're coming together.
Oh, we're coming together.
We're coming together.
Yeah, we're coming together.
Coming together.
One heart, one mind, one love coming together. I've got you.
You.
I've got me.
I got me.
I've got us coming together. I've got you.
I got you.
I've got me.
I got me.
I got us coming together. One heart, one mind, one love coming together. We're coming together. Coming together. We're coming together.
We're coming together.
Oh, we're coming together. Coming together. Yeah, we're coming together. Coming together. One heart, one mind, one love coming together. One heart, one mind, one love coming together. One heart, one mind, one love coming together. Dropping the guitar pick at the end. Coming together this Sunday. Thank you guys so much for standing. We're going to keep you standing and we're going to sing the peace song. So. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
And now let's join together and sing the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen. Have a great week and stay around, and maybe you can hear the band for a minute because Chris has got a really nice song for you. By the way, we cut you some slack today. We've been trying to shave down our service a little because we make you late every week. So I want you to take note. We did good today. That's right. If you want to sing on Christmas Eve, stay after the service and join us for choir practice, or at least a quick choir overview.
Coming in cold, yeah.